one of the most stressful questions that people ask themselves, I think, is like, what is your purpose? I think a lot of people think that there's some path that they're meant to follow. Like they believe that there's something important that they need to do, like something that they should be doing, something that they were supposed to find, something that was like a calling to them. And then a lot of the time, I think when they don't find it, they feel that like they're wasting their life. I mean, I'm not just pulling this out of my ass. Like I've seen a lot of people literally say this. And like I think people see things like careers and relationships as like a mission, you know? So I think it puts this emphasis on succeeding or whatever. Like if you don't do it, then you're a failure, or like you did something wrong, something is wrong with you. And you do this thing where you're comparing and everything. I mean, we all know that. But I'm really starting to think that there's something really, really, really bad and horrible about this idea of purpose. And I think the thing that's wrong with it, or the thing that's dangerous about it, is that it places your life in service to something. And I think that is like a perspective that would help us eliminate that difficulty that we have with purpose. Like we make it this thing that stands above our actual life, something that tells us what we live for. And there's a strange reversal that occurs because of that. Because instead of your purpose, like your mission being something that, helps you in your life, you kind of start serving the idea of purpose. You start kind of asking, what am I supposed to be doing, instead of what matters to me, or what do I enjoy, or what do I want? What is life for? What would make my existence meaningful? That's the kind of shit that you ask yourself. And I think a lot of people are extremely exhausted because they have spent years trying to justify their existence, like trying to earn the right to be here, to have things that they want, trying to prove that their life has a purpose. Just think about it. What if your life does not need a purpose? Could that be a positive thing? Like, what if all life needed was a participant? What if existence isn't some task or some mission? What if you don't owe the universe an explanation? I think that some of the happiest moments in life are the ones that don't serve any higher goals, like just a random conversation, or a walk and something that you see, or just something that happens unexpectedly, like a really good meal just out of nowhere. These are meaningful things that are unexpected. They don't contribute to some grand mission. They just happen because you were there. So look, I'm not trying to knock purpose. I think it can be very useful if you're able to handle it. But that's the very thing that I think would be important to learn, is to be able to handle purpose, like to shut it down when it becomes an ideal,